Welcome to the Security Cocktail Hour. I'm Joe Patty.
I'm Adam Flipper Zero Roth.
Gee, Adam, what are we doing today? I can't imagine what from what you called yourself.
Well, we're gonna take one of my toys out of the toy box, and we're gonna upgrade the firmware. We got an alert that it was time to upgrade firmware. We figured we'd spend this festive occasion with the rest of the people of our fine podcast.
That's awesome because remember, you should always keep your software or your firmware up to date.
So what we didn't say, for those who don't know, is what a Flipper Zero is. So Joe, why don't you tell us?
Oh, is this a quiz? You're the Flipper Zero expert.
Uh, I don't know. I mean, you can see on the screen, it's a hardware. It's a hack tool. People claim it could, solve world hunger. It can take down entire countries. But at the end of the day, it's really a nice little device that does whatever a laptop can do with the same functionality except portable.
And it's got a lot of different radios in it to
Yes.
do radio stuff, and you can get apps and stuff for it that'll do those things. And I suppose it has some sort of operating system then, and that's more or less what we're upgrading the firmware, the system level stuff on it, right?
So the setup is this. Yeah, we have a Flipper Zero, as you can see. At the same time, we also have, and I'll move my screen for a second, we have the Flipper Zero firmware update, but it also mimics what's going on in the Flipper Zero, so you can see it on the screen. And then we have the Flipper Zero documentation. So we're gonna walk through this a little bit, Joe, and show our viewers what the Flipper Zero is. And again, I'm no expert at it because I really haven't had a chance to play with it. But we're gonna walk through the update process, and it's really not that complicated. And by the way, not only is there Flipper Zero firmware, but there's other third-party firmwares also out there. So there's some interesting stuff out there.
Well, I hope this isn't that complicated, Adam, because considering it took you half an hour to set it up, just so it would connect to your your laptop with that software. Hopefully, this is going to be easy. We'll see.
Well, let's be honest. It took 43 minutes to where we are right now. But let's follow the screen for a moment here, right? So we're going to install the Q Flipper Zero software. And what that software does is it allows you to update the device. It can be downloaded for multiple different computers, Windows. It works on Mac, which is what we're on now, and it works on Linux, and it might even work on others. The key point here also is not only do we have to have the Flipper Zero plugged in via USB cable to the computer, but we'll also need a micro SD card as well. So if you have a Flipper Zero, make sure you have a micro SD card. What do you think, Joe?
I think anyone who has a Flipper Zero probably has a drawer full of micro SD cards or various
Probably.
other goodies and whatnot. But
So let's go over the overview, Joe, right? We have the device information. So let's kind of share the screens a little bit and see if we can see both.
okay, now I got a question here. This is interesting. I've never seen this before, but looking at this, just that look that it's got, it looks like they're trying to make it look like it's one of those fancy new text interfaces, that are really popular. All the cool kids who are using terminals now. And it looks like they're trying to make it look like that. But this is actually a GUI, right? This is a Mac app.
This is a Mac app. Yes, it is.
Okay. All
And
right.
if you look at the screen in the top right, it's the Q Flipper Zero app that I installed 1.3.3, and it's great, right? If you look at the screen, it's very verbose. We have the device information, what the firmware is, the build date, which means I've been kind of slacking a little bit there. It has the
Adam's setting a very poor example for keeping your software up to date.
Yeah, well, firmware, yes, absolutely. If you look at the current firmware, it's one dot. Well, this is the radio firmware, and we're doing release 1.4.3. So we're going to be updating it, and if you see it's connected and the screen it's mimicked, you can actually kind of screen out and screen in.
Oh,
And
that's cool. That's easier than looking at the thing.
yeah, definitely. And the thing is, the reason why they also have this is you can control your Flipper Zero from a computer too. So it's pretty damn cool.
Can you do it wirelessly? Because I know you're plugged in right now to do this.
Not that I'm aware of. I would hope not, because a lot of times with wireless, if you get a bad connection, you can brick your thing, and I hope not to brick it.
Well, I don't mean necessarily to update it, but I mean to remote control that you
Oh
plant
yeah,
it somewhere and you're sitting on your laptop somewhere else controlling the thing.
yes, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure there's
That's nasty.
it's kind of similar to the Hack 5 devices, command and control. I'm sure there are people out there who know better than I do how to do the command and control. But so we have, it tells you the release, it tells you the name of it, it tells you how it's connected, it tells you the updates, and let's see if we can just hit the update button. What do you think, Joe?
I don't know. Is this going to work on the first try? Nothing has worked the first time today yet, so hopefully we'll have better luck with this. We'll see.
You want to give me a minute? Maybe I can go get a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. If what do they call that? Like a level 10
Like,
software error when the user is physically
or
injured,
maybe it might
something
also
like
be
that.
called an extinction event. I don't know.
Yeah, an extinction event. No, I don't think this is going to launch any nuclear warheads or anything. I think it's pretty safe. So yeah, you can hit the button.
Let's do the countdown. Five,
Actually, I'm nice and far from you, so yeah, I feel safe. I'm good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for launch. Boom. Let's see how it
Here we
goes.
go. Updating your flipper. Wow, that's fast. Oh, that was nothing.
Well, we only took 43 minutes to get to this, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
By the way, as we're looking at this, you can also get logs.
Oh, so when this ends up not working, you can attempt to troubleshoot it.
Not me.
Not you. Come on. You got to do it the new way. You just take a screenshot and like give it to a
ChatGPT?
open, chat GPT or, um, Claude or something and say, fix this. What's wrong?
Maybe. I wonder if the light.
I've had some success with it, believe it or not. Doesn't always get it the first time, but whoa, what do we got there? Pop up.
I think it's just telling it to continue.
You
Operations
better say
continue.
yes.
Update
Yeah,
and
all
recovery
right.
mode DFU started. Continue. Hardware.
Is it done?
I hope it didn't die. It's a success.
Did it say? Does it say success? What? Where are we? Check the
It says
the.
bottom says success, but it says
Oh,
repair. It said repair. I don't know. I don't know what happened here.
this is great. We're doing this thing, trying to show people, and we're not even sure when we're done. That's it. Well, this is in case you need to repair it. This is the repair feature.
Wow. I think it's good because it's reconnecting.
Oh, that's it. It restarts itself. It reconnects or whatever. That makes sense. Okay. So I guess when you see that little pop up on a Mac, that's good. All right.
Yeah, we wanted to show people the extra things they had to repair. Yeah, that was part of the script, Joe.
Yeah, that's it. Well, wait, that didn't mean it's done. It's flashing. Okay.
I think it downloaded. Now it's flashing the firmware. So let's get to the next step here.
Since this video contains flashing, am I going to tell YouTube it has like explicit content?
You should. But by the way, it might have also wanted the repair because I put non-standard firmware on this originally.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good that it recovers like that. It didn't just crash and burn and you had to talk to, you know, chat bots and everything to try to sort it out. That's cool. I guess we'll see if it's cool, if it actually works.
It's going to tell you to
Still going.
reconnect in a minute because it's gonna reboot. Do not unplug the device. I see my screen flashing there. It says updating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, your screen, the computer and the app is saying exiting recovery mode, and the device is saying updating. I don't know.
Yeah. Failed to write correct.
Oh, I knew it. I was just going to say this doesn't look good. And we got operation error. Uh-oh. Connect your... I think you bricked it, man.
That's not good. says updating. See what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
It looks like it's still moving on the screen, right?
Yeah, it's still going.
Look, this might be useful to somebody.
Yeah, we'll post this as
There it is.
don't do this. How not to update your flipper.
There it is.
Oh, it's back. Okay, it's back. No
Success.
updates.
Save
Successful. Check.
screenshot.
Wait.
Look at that.
Now, wait. Check the numbers. See if the software number changed or the firmware version.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes, sir.
You know, you can't assume anything. God,
I'm taking a screenshot for prosperity.
it's like you work for me again. I got to be like, did you check this? Did you check this?
Yes, sir. Sorry. 1.4.3, December 4th is the build date, 2025. I guess that's the latest one. So it came out recently, 98% installed. No updates needed. And we can play.
All right, another success from the Security Cocktail Labs.
Oh, that's right. And
Excellent.
speaking of Security Cocktail Labs, coming soon is Security Academy, Security Mixologist Academy, where you can take
That's right.
courses online. Let's throw
Yes,
that in there.
We're working on training. Maybe we'll do a course on how to update a Flipper Zero the first time.
Correctly, yeah, correctly.
We'll see.
That's
Okay, now
cool.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question. It's playing all these cute little animations and whatnot. Can you run Doom on this thing?
I don't know. I've never tried. I defer to somebody else. You want to play a game?
Yeah, it has games?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, let's see a game.
Snake. Oh, I remember Snake Game.
Snake game.
That's where you have to move it around the screen. And you have to connect it to your. Hold on. You never played this before? You have to keep on chasing it. It gets bigger.
Probably when I was like 15.
15. Wow, you're old.
Yeah, I'm old. Oh, there is a Doom Flipper Zero edition.
Yeah, probably with different firmware.
Wow.
Games, infrared.
Oh. It says it's an attempt, but that's pretty cool. I knew someone had to try this. Is it like required?
I mean, let's just try one more thing for the hell of it since we're already here. You want to turn on a TV or something? Keynote, keyboard, media, mouse clicker, Bluetooth Amperian. Media.
Are you sure you want to try this? Because I don't want to spend another 45 minutes setting up again if you nuke your whole setup here.
No, that's fine. It's good. But yeah, this is it. It looked well.
All right, that's cool. So what are we going to do with this? What's your next project with this thing? You got to like unlock the neighbors' cars or something?
I'll do something simple. Just copy the garage door open and open my neighbor's garage from my house and laugh. Is that bad?
Well, you can have a little fun with people. Why not?
Yeah, but my neighbors might take out a bat to me, so you never know.
Well, you live in a rough neighborhood. What can I say?
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, it's pretty cool when you look at it, and it's very. I like the fact that you can control things. You know, I mean, you can control the device from the computer, but yeah.
Oh, it's got a mouse jiggler. Now that's useful.
Yeah, it's when
that's
I'm not
worth the
going to do any
price
work,
right
right?
there.
You don't do any work.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
So.
No, remember, this is a totally legitimate hacking tool. We do not condone the use of mouse clickers, but you could use this to test an anti-mouse clicker software or detection thing. That's what we use hacking tools for.
Oh, look, you do NFC. Want to do that again, too?
NFC?
You can read somebody's credit card just to make sure it's working.
That's right. Make sure it's working.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have much more, but it's just pretty cool.
Okay. I am impressed. We got this done. This actually didn't take long. Pretty straightforward. Looks like this is well made, and there's quite a community of not just the company, but a community of others behind it. So that's slick. Oh, this is so different from the old days. If you got a device like this, it used to be horrible to set up and manage and do all this stuff. It
was horrible.
This is much changed from the way. I think that might have been just your equipment, but
that's true.
All right. Okay, then. This has been fun, Adam. Thank you. I'm looking forward to the next one.
We might just
We'll
do
get some
that.
more fun stuff.
We might just do a
Well,
Hack 5 device.
Yeah, we'll do another Hack 5 device. See, I really like these shows because the truth is Adam does all the work when it comes to these technical things. So,
Sure.
yeah, you do these all the time. No problem.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll have more.
Like and subscribe, please.
That's right. All right.
Out.
Take care. We're going to take a quick second to ask you for a favor. We hope you're enjoying these honest discussions among security pros. If you are, please help us out with a comment to tell us how we're doing. And also tell your friends and colleagues about the show. Oh, yeah, and like, subscribe, follow. Thanks.